Good evening. Welcome to the final night
It's finally upon us.
of the regular rounds, the round robin rounds
Yeah.
of the viewer G1.
This is Group B's closure. You might know it as the sweaty group. So we're gonna
Yeah.
go out. We're gonna go out with a bit of sweat.
Yeah,
This is the idea here.
get ready to get sweaty.
We're ready. We
Yeah.
will be continuing this tournament on Wednesday. So we'll be starting
Yeah.
the top 8 on Wednesday.
Yeah, there's likely going to be a bonus stream on Thursday as well. So that way, next week we will be doing the finale.
Yeah. So we get Sunday finale, right?
Yeah,
I think that's how it works out.
yeah, and the reason for that
Yeah.
is so that way we can get some alliance prep done for the
Celebration.
Keyforge celebration.
We gotta I'm hoping that they release the restricted list for Alliance because it would suck to
Build
play
something.
it and then we were playing
Well,
with something on the restricted list,
yeah.
right? I don't
I
feel
think-
like any of the decks that we threw together would be, but it's hard to say, right?
Yeah, and I think
I don't know how aggressive they want to be with it.
it's kind of like playing. It's the hyperbolic time chamber, if you will. You're training in 15 times Earth gravity by playing.
That's
stuff.
what TCO has felt like since they implemented Alliance because people are just playing
The sweatiest,
sweaty
just
stuff, maybe
the-
probably stuff they don't own.
Yeah, stuff that probably won't work together because the restricted list is going to crack down on some
very
of that.
possibly.
But yeah.
Yep.
I mean, we've talked about the restricted list in our Discord a bunch, but we're kind of on the side of let's make sure that there's obviously nothing broken that exists, and then start pretty light, and then I think after Keyforge Celebration is a good time to crack down on some of the more
'Cause,
impressive stuff.
If you have an aggressive restricted list, there's probably still going to be one strategy that rises to the top. Maybe because of these specific cards being restricted, this thing is way better.
Yeah,
So I think it's just better to start light and grow it
right,
because we're still in a testing period
right,
for Alliance even existing as a format.
yeah.
I want the format to be as broken as possible with that stuff that actually makes games unplayable. Yeah, I want to be able to play the game. That was one where I ran into a few games where I literally couldn't take turns because I was being controlled weak repeatedly. I was playing on TCO or Restorantis with Morpheus kind of thing. And that's not fun. That doesn't feel like Keyforge. I'm just sitting there, right? But if my opponent's doing broken stuff and then I'm doing broken stuff, we're both trying to counter each other's broken stuff, that's more interesting.
Right.
There's counterplay there.
Yeah.
I've had some really close games. I mean, so I think it's it's possible to be a format that's enjoyable. It's just
Yeah.
if you can wipe out those NPE experiences, and it could be NPE without making it so you don't take any turns.
Yeah.
No, not taking turns is
Yeah. So the thing
Not
is
ideal.
control the weak probably control the weak Restorantis, Mark of Dis, that type of stuff is probably slightly too powerful for players to build decks around.
yeah.
Whereas stuff like Scrambler Storm and Stealth Mode are probably right about where they need to be, right? Because
Yeah.
it only shuts down certain things. It doesn't shut down everything.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, Stealth
And
Mode's annoying.
Worst case, you discard the cards.
Yeah,
Right? Like
yeah.
that's the worst case is that you still get to take a turn.
You take a
instead of-
turn and you get to get rid of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really good UA deck that gets a couple keys, 3 turns, better IMO than the lockout. So 100% agree. Because
Yeah.
there's counterplay to that. There's theoretical counterplay to that. You might not have it in your deck,
Yeah.
but
Well,
there's
I mean,
ways
just
to-
like taxing keys, right? Like, how much does that do? Like, having something that makes people pay +2 for every key.
or disaniating their combo pieces out of their archive, or
Right.
playing Punctuate Equilibrium to mess their hands they've been sculpting up,
Yeah.
kind of stuff like that. What's up, Sky Jedi? Thank you for that sub, Zook. Thank you so much. All right, let's get to playing games. We got some games to play.
Yeah. The nice thing about Alliance, I will say, is I think it's easier to concede faster.
Yeah,
because
you
know
can be like, oh, I'm losing.
you know the game is over. All right, so Wezzel is in. Wezzel is just trying to play for a better seed, right?
Yeah, Wezzel I think is top seed right now. Maybe he's second. Wezzel is top seed,
Okay.
so for glory.
All right. Don't get brigged. That's all I got to do
Don't
here.
get bricked.
I get brigged.
Get your bets out.
It's over there betting on Logan.
Betting on Logan, yeah. We will be doing Marvel Champions tomorrow with Logan. More X-Mans. We're going to be facing down something? Sentinels?
Sentinels? I think it's Sentinels. Well, the Sentinels are going around picking up mutants.
Can't have that.
Thanks to Sabretooth's attack on a sitting U.S. senator.
I've been doing a lot of alliance brewing. Who else has been doing that? It's pretty fun to try to build alliance decks and see if they work. TCO have implementing alliances very welcome. There's been a lot of games going on there. It's like 30 games most of the time.
Yeah, and that was kind of my point back when they announced it originally, is that it did feel like it would appeal to a specific type of player. And I think there's probably people who've dabbled in Keyforge that might really, really enjoy Alliance. 7, you have 1.
Me first.
the playing is less fun than the building.
I've had fun with a couple decks. I made a Dark Tidings Alliance deck that I am having a lot of fun with.
Sucking in those MTG nerds.
I don't even know if this appeals to MTG nerds. MTG nerds,
I think there's
really do not like Keyforge. They really don't like it.
I think there's like a whole generation of people that grew up playing card games now that are more open to like different card games than say like 10 years ago, where it was basically like the big 3. So nowadays there's you know, the store that I work at has an active Dragon Ball Z crowd, which is distinctive from the Digimon crowd, which is distinctive from the Magic crowd, which is about the size of all the other crowds put together. And we still have people who buy Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Locally. And then we've got like the occasional Flesh and Blood player that trickles through. So
I'm going to play Helperbot and Iron Obelisk.
All right. Okay. Would everybody like a quick lesson on big guys? Just draw the big guys. I'm gonna play Ultra Gravitron.
What's up, Akuro?
I'm gonna play No Dynamo and Bot Bookton. Nice cut, nerd. I'll play Ultra Gravitron. All right, and it is your turn. I will draw 4.
All right, I'll say Logos. I'll fight Nobu Dynamo. I will standardize testing.
Aww.
Goodbye. I will discard Binary Rupture. I'll acknowledge his power to archive a card.
Yeah. That's some free Vault Tour winning plays right there.
Simply play the big guy.
Okay, we're going to start with a No Dynamo who's going to throw away the Diametric Charge and get an Amber. I am going to play Font of the Eye, Angry Mob, Seeker of Truth. And it's your turn. I'll draw 3.
I'll say this. I will Poltergeist the Font of the Eye.
Okay. You don't have a creature.
Yeah. I'll play Schuler. I'll play this Imp. Shegia de Sangue.
Alright, I am going to...
No problem with Keyforge at this point is how cluttered it gets. Okay.
I'm going to discard Cyberclone.
That probably gets better than we play it.
I think that's a new player. So we hear a lot from new players who their first game takes like an hour and a half. And I think it's because new players, especially if you come from another game, you have in your head board control card advantage drilled into you because of Magic. Whereas Keyforge is all about the race to the finish line, right? And so I think a lot of people will just have more stuff on the board that they could then they can like win. Like they could have won the game like 4 or 5 turns ago if they just used their creatures multiple times, right? So all right, I am... What am I thinking?
It's easy to get analysis paralysis too, especially once you have a lot of stuff on the board. I can imagine, especially if you're trying to play, if you're newer and you started playing with like Worlds Collide.
Oh yeah.
Or...
I think the first set is very easy to learn the game with, and then it gets progressively harder because there's like more and more stuff to learn. So
yeah, the concept of the innate ability of reaping is really important. I think it's easy to miss that too if you're just like jumping into the game, especially with someone that's not teaching you how to play.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna play Dominator Bubble. I'll capture onto No Dynamo. I am gonna mark of this Schuler. I'm gonna mark of this the Imp. I am going to Gleeful Mayhem to kill Schuler, Seeker of Truth, and do 3 damage to No Dynamo. I am gonna play Envy. I'm gonna play Desire.
Okay.
And it is your turn. I will draw 3.
I'll say this. I'll pick up the archive. I will play Schuler and steal 1. I'll play Yurk, discard a card. Good.
Alright, start of the turn. Nobu Dynamo is going to discard a Titan Engineer. I am going to play Drekker and Wrath. I am going to... Did I dominate or bobble the Angry Mob?
I think I did that last time I played that deck, actually.
I'm going to Reap with Envy, and there are 2 or more friendly creatures, so it captures 2 or more friendly sins, so it captures all of your amber. Sure, I'll dominate or bobble the Angry Mob into the Yurk. So before the fights... Okay. That goes there. Angry Mob into the hand. Oh, I was supposed to Reap. That's what I was supposed to. No, Desire.
You can Reap right now.
Desire.
Reap right now,
yeah.
Forge, yeah.
Yeah, so Desire's going to Reap. My keys cost +4, but I get to Forge -1 for every sin. So I've got 3 sins, so +1. And Forge.
I could see new players thinking that only creatures with like a Reap ability could Reap, right?
Yeah, yeah. And I'll draw 2. Go ahead.
Alright. I'll say... say... Brobnar. I'll play Grunt Buggy. I'll play Gengar Chieftain. I'll have Schuler fight Drekker. He's not dead. I will Unode to stun. We'll stun Envy. And I'm done.
Alright, Nobu Dynamo is going to discard Autoencoder.
Okay.
Which is like Omega Lol, but I'd rather have the Amber right here, I think. I will play Scrivener Fabian. I'm going to play Angry Mob. I'm going to play Fawn of the Eye. I'll play Radiant Truth, and I'll Cleansing Wave for 2. Your turn. I will draw 6.
So yes, I'll Reaper Schuler. I will Cull the Weak, the Desire. I will discard Streak, and then I'll unlock Gateway to kill everything. Check with 6. Your turn. Difference between Capture and Steal can take a bit to get. Yeah, I've seen that before too. Yeah.
Can't stop the key. I guess I'm going to say Logos. I'm going to play Lethal Logica. I think the only thing that's left is the Titan Engineer. I'll play Titan Engineer. I'll play Odd Clawed. Oh, the Grunt Buggy. This Grunt Buggy does stop. Okay. And it's your turn. I'll draw 2.
Logos, play Pip, Elberbot, Archimedes, Replicator, Groggins, Interdimensional Graft. Your turn.
Okay, gonna say Sanctum, gonna play Champion NFL, Gonna play Baldric the Bold. Gonna play Angry Mob. Gonna play Gizzleheart Zealot. He comes into play ready and enraged. And Zealot's gonna take out, I think, Peep Peep. And it is your turn. Draw, shuffle, draw a bunch.
Okay, I'll say. Brobnar. I'll fight Champion Anvil.
Another concept I think that oh, I could have font. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter here because of the Grunt Buggy.
Play Wallop, play Ganger Chieftain, fight Baldric.
Another concept that I think players struggle with is do as much as you can.
That's way different from most card games where you're like,
yeah, where it's like you cannot do this thing.
Yeah,
you cannot do any part of this if you cannot do all of this.
So Flamewing Shaman to blast the Zealot.
Dead.
And I'm done. Grogan can't attack.
He has to fight flank creatures.
I thought it was non-flank.
It's Baldric safe. I don't know if you wanted to fight someone else.
So I'll play the Ganger Chieftain to fight. Have Wallop fight Champion.
Okay. And the Gizzleheart Zealot is still.
Dragons will fight the Titan Engineer.
Okay.
Flamewing can still take you out there.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, my turn. Gonna say this. I'm gonna play Obsidian Forge. I am gonna play Drekker. I am going to Doppeldoom Bingle, since he looks like he might be killing several creatures. Dominator. Bobble onto. Alright, right now, Angry Mob feels like a mistake. Fine, Dominator Bobble to Angry Mob right now. I'm not trying to reshuffle. It's Baldric. I think Baldric fights the Replicator. And it is your turn. I'll draw 3.
Okay, I'll say Brobnar. I'm gonna fight Oddclawed. Kill it in Drekker. I'm gonna fight Baldric. I am gonna read twice. I'm gonna play Bingle and Wallop. Your turn.
Alright, I am going to say Logos. I'm going to discard half Ultra Gravitron. I'm going to play Titan Engineer, and I'm going to Cyberclone Wallop, I think. So that's going to make your key +3. Titan Engineer is 1. Grunt Beggy is +2 for those following along at home. And then I'll draw 3. And I'll tell you to go ahead.
Play Logos. ZYX is going to archive this guaranteed. I'm going to play Titan Mechanic, Bot Atante to play this imp. I'm going to Reap. And I'm done.
Okay. I am going to say this. I'm gonna play Envy, Wrath, and Drekker. And then I am going to Dominator Bobble. I definitely shouldn't have said this. Yeah, I definitely should have said something else. I am going to Dominator Bobble. Cyberclone into Lollop. And it is your turn. I'll draw 3.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the type of cluttered and entangled board that I believe was being referred to earlier, right?
Say Brobnar. I'm gonna reap. And Coward's End.
Okay.
Get to. These are archived. Oh, I didn't know. I forgot Argus is getting archived. Wait, no. He's destroyed Argus. He's not destroyed. So just the bot is archived. I don't want to pick him archive up. Okay. And then I'll play Ganger Chieftain. Ready and read. Alright, your turn.
I am going to say Sanctum. I'm going to play Font of the Eye. I'll play Scrivener Fabian. I'll play Angry Mob. I'll play Radiant. This is what I should have played last turn. And then I'll Cleansing Wave. And it is your turn. I'll draw 5.
I'll Forge.
Dude, my second go through this deck was a lot clunkier than my first go through. You should just draw the big guys together.
I'll say.
Cannot stress this enough.
This. Play the Imp. I'll play Charette. I will Poltergeist. I think I get Obsidian Forge. Because, yeah. Play Yerk, discard, Binary Rush. Your turn.
Right. I am going to say this. I am going to Mark of Disc Groggins.
Ban Mark of Disc from Keyforge.
I am going to Dominator Bobble Angry Mob into Groggins. Yeah, into Groggins.
I'd much rather things like Illusions of Grandeur exist, right?
I'll play Dark Minion. I will play Gleeful Mayhem. So I'm going to shoot Scrivener Fabian for 5, Ganger Chieftain for 5, and do I want that Charette? I guess I do. I'll kill Charette. And then I'll double Font of the Eye. And it is your turn. I will draw 3. I'll say check with 10.
Alright, I'll say Bravnar. I'll stun the imp. And then play Ganger Chieftain to fight the imp. Actually, I'll fight the imp. No, it's fine. I'll fight with Yerk. Everybody takes 1. And I'm done. Keyforge for 8.
I thought you were out of Bravnar creatures, but I was mistaken. I am going to say Logos. I'll play It's Coming. And I'll get the bottom half, Ultra Gravitron. I will play Ultra Gravitron. I will archive these 5, just like I drew it up. I will play Novu Dynamo and Bot Bookton. And I will tell you to go ahead. I'll shuffle and draw 4.
Okay, I'll say Logos. I'll play Bot. I'll play Replicator. Bot will let me cold the weak on Bot Bookton.
How dare you?
Yeah, I am done.
Okay. So we'll get...
Don't let me replicate that Ultra Gravitron. I'll do it. Replicator's been waiting his whole life for this.
The opportunity to slag Ultra Gravitron?
Yeah.
Okay, so beginning of my turn, I am going to discard autoencoder from my archives for 1.
Once again.
I am going to pick up my archives and say Logos for the turn. I'm going to start by playing Lethal Logica. I am going to play Diametric Charge, and the very good question is, where does this go? I think, what's my clearest route to a loss here? Actually, I think I can save this for a second. I can have Ultra Gravitron fight the Ganger Chieftain, and then the Diametric Charge is a lot cleaner. I'll play 2 Titan Engineers, and I'll have Novu Dynamo fight the Imp, and then I will Font of the Eye here and here. I don't think that's easy for you to kill. And I'll say check with 6.
This. Poltergeist, Font of the Eye. Played 2 Schulers. Play Unlocked Gateway. Your turn.
Okay, I am gonna say this. I will play Mark of this. I'm gonna double Doom. And I'll play Desire and Drekker. And it's your turn. I'll draw 3.
Okay, I'll say Logos and pick up the archive. I'll standardize testing. I will graft Pip. Or I'm sorry, bot streak Pip. Your turn.
I'm 1 off.
Damn.
I can say Sanctum. I have 6 Sanctum cards in my, and like honestly, these Sanctum creatures are awful in this matchup.
Yeah.
Because they're not big enough to matter for Grunt Buggy, and anyway, I could play all this, play Secret Truth, play Baldric, play Gizzleheart Cell. Gizzleheart Cell will kill Bot Bookton, or the Helper Bot, and I can Fauna the Eye of One. I feel like I lost the game to Artifact removal.
Yeah. That deck was very, it was strength of, its strength is its artifacts a lot of the time. But this deck is double Poltergeist, right? So
yeah, I mean, I discarded Autoencoder twice. I feel like that would have been hit, and maybe my other artifacts would have been around.
yeah, I know the upset. Look at that.
Yeah,
Wizzle embarrassed on the final week of group stage. Could that be setting the tone for the night? It's a good game.
This, like I said, the second go through was so much clunkier than my first go through. Because all the logo stuff was shuffled in or something, and I didn't hit the logos turn until way later. That deck doesn't actually have a board wipe, right?
Yeah.
So I when you had that full board of creatures, you actually helped me by killing all of them.
I figured it was, but I was trying to. I wanted to be able to poltergeist the Obsidian Forge and like use it and then unlock Gateway, but I couldn't engineer that.
Yeah, not with all the stuff that I have on the table because
Yeah.
you couldn't pay for all the. Yeah.
All right, next matchup, another lopsided matchup.
All right, I am on Chip. And Flame Gas is trying to get in, right?
Yes, I think Flame
So, like,
Gas
if-
does need a win.
If Flame Glass loses here, then that's bad for it. Flame Glass is the Sea Swords deck, right? Yeah. Chip has a lot of punches, right? Like, this deck wins anytime he uses Hobnobber. So maybe
Punch all the hobnobbers.
maybe Chip can just punch Hobnobbers to death all night.
Okay, get those bets out. Do the betting. It's a lot of Justin bets. You don't believe in Chip? Cabin Wrestler? Oh man, I was opening like last part decks that weren't open. We had one that was like the wrestler that it's like wrestling that endures pain, wrestler that endures pain, something like that. It was like
Perfect
it was a good wrestler name, yeah.
Yeah. Perfect for this tournament.
Yep.
DT bets. Best.
It is
Yeah.
the best for Archon.
I've got a dissenting voices in chat, and we have to put down.
I'm just glad that 4 years into the game, we're still arguing about what the best set is.
Yeah,
To be honest,
it all depends, right?
it all depends.
I mean,
The matchups. There's justifications for I think any answer. $43.
45. Is this better? It is, or is this playable? It is not. It is not playable.
Okay.
I'm going to start by playing Dust Imp.
Play logos. Play Seaborg and Theory Conjecture Archive to your turn.
I am going to say Logos. I'm going to discard Effervescent. I am going to Lab Work. I am going to Remote Access. I'm actually going to wish I had that later, and then I'm going to Twin Bolt to shoot the Seaborg and the Dust Imp. I'll get 2 for the Dust Imp dying. I'll draw.
Say Shadows, pick up the archive. I will play Seeker Needle, I'll discard Stirrup Trouble. I'll play Hobnobber, Shoulder Ed, Hobnobber, Sea Urchin. And your turn.
I will say Dis. I'll play Dominator Bobble, Toxin, and I am going to Gond, Goozle. This Hobnobber. And it's your turn. I'll draw 3.
Play Starlines. I'll play Triska, play Seeds Forge. 2 counters on it. Amberback, Raise the Tide, Officer's Blaster. Your turn. Seas Forge is a very awesome card. I think it's going to be very good in Alliance. It stops a lot of those degenerate decks from doing things on their own terms.
This isn't the triple punch deck.
No. You're like, where my punch is at?
I was like, if I don't see a punch, in the next couple turns, I'm going to lose my goddamn mind. Check the back of the deck list. It's only got 1. Ah, okay.
Damn.
Right then. I am... gonna say Logos. I'm gonna play Kyo. I'm gonna play Sloppy Lab Work. I am going to archive and then discard. Discard Valdir. It's actually a really hard choice what to discard there. Alright, it's your turn. I'll draw.
Six Amber, eh? Nah, sorry. I'll say Logos. I'll Reap with Seaborg. And I'll shoot Kyo for 2. Play Mechabooey. That's 1. Play Mechabooey. Play Tall Mage, but I'm going to BDQ it in Toxin. Oh, actually, it comes into play ready, so he'll read first, and then BEQ. And I'm done. Capture Rammer back. Oh yeah. I guess I couldn't have used Hobnumber anyway.
Yeah, that was actually that was part of my consideration when that was.
I see.
Going on. I think I have to say logos here. I am I'm gonna play Mindlock, take Triska. I'll raise the tide. I'll have Kyo fight shoulder it, I guess, and I'll draw. I'm gonna play Ganymede Archivist. I'll play Valen Analyst. I'll reap with the Archivist, and I will archive a card. And it is your turn. I'll drop chain, draw 2.
Alright, Keyforge dies. I will say Shadows. Blast the Mindlock with Seeker Needle. I'll have Urchin fight. No, actually, I'll Booby Trap. Then I'll have Urchin fight. Then I'll use Hobnobber. Then I'll reap with Shoulder Dead. And I'll mug this Triska. Your turn. You do get one for the Mecha Buoy.
I did it. That's an achievement.
Yeah.
I think that's an actual achievement. Alright, I'm gonna say Brobnar. I'm gonna put my archives in my hand. I'll play Take That Smarty Pants. You are not. I don't get to wedgie you. I am gonna bump you and make you lose one. I'm gonna smash and stun Hobnobber. I am going to Blood Money Triska, I guess. Like none of these powers add up. I guess I'm gonna anger smash into shoulder id. You'll steal one. And then I'm gonna relentless assault. Bumpsy will, I guess, smash will fight Seaborg. And then Bumpsy will fight Triska.
Okay. Get the blaster on the Hobnobber.
And it's your turn. I'll draw chain, draw 3, say check with 9.
Okay. Forge. I will say Starlance. I'm going to Biome Discovery to raise the tide. I'm going to play Volmar. There. Bump your key cost. Alright, I'm done. Check this out.
Pay 9. I am gonna say Brobnar. I'm gonna punch Volmart. I'll put Blood of the Titans on smash. And Smash will just reap. And it's your turn. I'll drop a chain, draw 2.
Mechabooey Forge. Play Logos. Play Science. Play Final Analysis. Draw. Play Armadron. Play Chronophage. Your turn.
I am gonna say Dis. I'm gonna fear Chronophage. I'll Arise for Dis. I'll play Toxin. I'll play Dust Imp. Oh. I'll play Arise for Logos. And it's your turn.
The double Arise. Alright, I'll say Shadows. I'll Mug Toxin. Secret Needle Toxin. I will... actually, I'll Scooped, then Mug Toxin. I'll play Sea Urchin. I'll Secret Needle the Sea Urchin, which I already have that name.
That's this game. I don't have any Amber Control.
Alright.
Fucking Earthshaker is at the bottom of the deck.
Earthshaker would be good too. I don't know. I don't think that deck can...
I don't think this deck was in the right neighborhood.
Yeah, it's not...
Is that the deck wandered into the wrong neighborhood?
It's not supposed to be here. Okay. Alright.
I mean, I felt like the game was interesting until you took like 3 Shadows turns, and then the game was not close.
Yeah. You didn't Forge, did you? You did Forge once?
I Forged once, yeah. For 9 or whatever.
Ah, yes. Oh, yes. Okay, so next matchup. Phantasmal versus Aegon. This is actually a big match. I think Phantasmal can theoretically get in if it wins. It is possible. Certainly possible. But it'll be an uphill battle. Because Master Egg Hunt is doing some things.
I'm on Master Egg Hunt is... Oh, yeah.
It's the stone deck, right?
Yeah, it's the really good deck.
The Cammy B deck. Get your bets out. Oh no, that card game where you can forge keys but not for a padlock? No, these keys will open a vault containing all the riches of the Crucible or something like that.
Whatever that means.
Yeah, I don't know. The vault, there's something in the vaults. Remember we were supposed to be able to like open vaults with the keys that we're getting, the amber shards that we scanned in our decks?
Oh yeah, no, that's never going to happen.
And who knows what that was going to be.
Those our amber shards may have slightly more value than Luna coin right now.
We're lucky we got any value out of ours.
Yeah, we're sitting. I think it was a pyramid scheme always, right? So we're like sitting in the other people's amber shards.
I doubt there will be. I doubt there will be anything like amber shards. I could be wrong about that. Like, do they still do the you get one if you scan a deck? You know?
Yeah, I don't know.
That was kind of a problem with amber shards. I like them as a point for like.
They made sense until they blew out all the decks for $1.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So.
I think with that future possible problem in mind, I think you can't really do amber shards like that again.
66. 92.
I like them for like leagues. I think you can earning them in leagues is cool. Earning them in like big events is also cool.
I'll start by playing Seabringer.
Your avatar's on a quest to unlock vaults of knowledge. That may be. Honestly, my Keyforge lore knowledge is not good. I'm in a million.
Justin's a fake. We've already established that Justin is a fake gamer guy.
Fake gamer guy.
He only plays games to impress people.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's the reason I play games. So many people are so impressed whenever I play games. It's got me so far in life. Okay. This sand is bad. I'll say Starlance. I'll play this Anthony in the away team.
I'll say Starlance. I'll play
Rust. Heck yeah.
Lay of the Land.
Our boy, I was commenting on your latest Instagram post. I'm a big fan.
I am going to play Triska.
What match do you miss?
Diplomatic Gung. I'm going to choose this to be Starlance. I'll play Operative Espion.
You didn't miss Beefy Lady. That's what you're wondering.
I'll put Shieldulator on Diplomatic Gung. Seabringer. I think I need to get the Seabringer could kill, get it killed to raise the tide. So I'll have Seabringer fight Anthony.
Ratana, you're late.
And then I'll play Senator Quintina.
Jeez.
And it is your turn. Draw.
There was an upset. The first match was an upset. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna Whale of the Danged that a gun. See this. I'm going to I have Gateway. I just don't know if it feels like worth playing with Gateway. 3 chains is a lot of chains. I think I'm gonna discard this Gateway. I'm going to play Infernus, gain Amber, purge a Gung and the other thing on the bottom. Yep. I'm gonna play Infernus and purge my stuff. I'm just gonna purge this whale. And maybe that's a mistake too. And then I'll play Bonesaw. Your turn.
I am going to say Unfathomable. I'm going to play Storm Surge and the Chosen One. And Seabringer Kakoa is going to fight away team. That's going to raise the tide. Oh, I could actually I can get a use out of Chosen One by playing it on the other side of Rocketeer Triska. So tide gets raised. Quintina is going to get used to fight Bonesaw. Then I'm going to play the Chosen One, who is I think just going to reap here. And it is your turn. I'll draw 2. Good.
Okay. Play Starlance. I'll play Hayden Oswin, Garcia, Stealthster, turn ends, shows 1 takes 2.
I am going to say Logos. It is Universal Keylock, but it's like too early to tell whether this is good or not. So I'm going to discard it. I'm going to play Old Egad and 2 Arma drones. And then I've got to Forgive or Forget. Where if I had your Infernuses in your discard pile, I think I might just forget them.
Easy delete.
I will instead archive the Seabringer Kakoa and the Storm Surge. You actually, I think we skipped the ready card step your last turn, right?
Oh,
so
okay.
I don't think the chosen
I
one
see.
took damage.
Yeah. I didn't realize you played Storm Surge.
Yeah. Okay, and I'll ready up, and it's your turn. I will draw 5.
It is Reap. Play. True Brew. Draw. Delete these Amber. Play. Gateway. Gain 5. Play. Infernus. To delete Forgive or Forget, and I guess the key lock. And done.
All right, I am going to say Unfallible. I'll put my archives into my hand. I'll play Secret Bringer Krakoa. I'm going to Storm Surge, Frigorific Rod.
Never.
Sobogs Thingamabob.
Never ready cards.
Call of the Void. And I'll double Storm Surge. You have to, not only do you have to put your things in play exhausted, you have to super exhaust them. Alright, I'll draw 4, go ahead.
Logos, play Mutagenic Serum. Draw. Play Lethalogica. Play Eclectic Inquiry. Archive top 2. Play Humex. Draw. Play Even Ivan Oddclaw.
No, they do not ready.
Your turn.
And you didn't super exhaust them. So.
Check with 8.
All right, I am going to say Star Alliance. I am going to play Triska. I'm going to play Cheetah. I am going to play Together. Together is going to play Mecha Buoy and Forgive or Forget. I'll get Together and this other Triska, I guess. Star Alliance is like by far very, very good in this deck. And then Cheetah is going to Reap. And I legally don't have to say check. I'll draw 5.
Star Alliance. So Forge.
You do. You have to super omega exhaust you guys.
Jeez.
So the double exhausted from before.
Okay, I'll say Star Alliance. Pick up the archive. Play. Explore over. Play. Mutagenesis Researcher. Capture 1. Draw. Play. Access denied. Play 2 blast shieldings. Explore over with damage. I'll discard this stone. I'm done. I get to exalt. I get ready.
You do.
Oh my god. Your turn.
Start the turn, Mecha Buoy.
was thinking more about how I can do token creatures, like have the tokens for our decks above us. But that means I have to create 36. I think there's like 36 total tokens, right? I have to create 36 separate sources and assign them all to different buttons on the like an entire stream deck page would be like all the token creatures. Yeah. I mean, I can do it just like timely, and then it like really clogs up our sources.
I think yeah, I don't know.
I mean, it's not bad. It's just like it's a lot of work up front.
Yeah.
And it's just they're just always going to be there hanging.
I'm gonna say Starlines. I'm gonna put my archives in my hand. I am going to.
Yeah, I was gonna do. It's basically gonna be like the Tide cards. It just means like right now the Tide things are 6 different sources I have set up in, or maybe it's 4 different sources. But I need 36 because there's 36 different tokens for these. Unless I swapped out the JPEG every time, but that'd be kind of like manual.
All right, I'm gonna say Star Alliance. Cheetah is going to fight. Genesis Researcher needs 7 damage to die.
I wonder if Stream Deck can do something where it like grabs a JPEG from a folder.
Cheetah's gonna fight the Mutagenesis Researcher. No damage. You've got 4 armor.
So strong.
Play Triska. I'm gonna play Kirker. I am.
Put it on the camera somewhere. Yeah, that's actually more work, and it's like I think it's hard to get to look good because we can do it on the green screen cam, right? But then I basically have to split that image in half, and we can't use it for other stuff. It just looks better if it's a JPEG, the high quality image, or PNG, whatever. I want to be able to do the same thing at Celebration too, but I don't know if we'll have the ability to do that. A million little buttons. I mean, yeah, it sucks, but it sucks for me. It doesn't suck for y'all.
All right, I'm gonna read 3 times. I am gonna play Together and Rakuzel's Chant and exhaust all creatures. And then the second card from Together is gonna be Hydro Cataloger. And I will say check with 10, and I'll tell you, go ahead. I will draw 3.
Zilligus, play Eclectic Inquiry, draw, play Cronus, Cyberclone.
Go check it out! Go check it out! Go check it out!
Purging. I'll purge a Triska. I'll play Damobot. Stand up.
Alright, so I will get one for Mecha Buoy, and then I'll forge for 6.
Oh yeah, I didn't archive. I just drew a card. Okay. Hey, gets a treat. I'll do it after this game because I have to get a bag of treats. Just remind me.
I am going to say Star Alliance. I'm gonna Biome Discovery. The tide is high. I look at the top 2. I can discard 1. Discard the Guild Spine Netcaster. I am going to Reap with Kirker and Triska.
Flocks them all. What's up? Why didn't I play the stone? Yeah, because I had 20,000 creatures on board.
I'm gonna Gak. I'm gonna choose Triska, Krakoa, and Furnace. I guess QMax.
So I steal one. I'll just take this one.
Okay.
Furnace QMax. Okay.
And
so emote. Dinobot emotes? Sweet.
Okay. It is your turn. I will draw 2.
I forge?
You do.
Okay.
Exhaust all of your creatures.
Say... this. Pick up the archives. Play in Furnace. We call the void. Chant. Play Bonesaw, capture, play Cinder, play Barabble. Your turn.
Mecha Buoy.
Oh no, Mecha Buoy. Crap.
Forge.
I could like rip the tide there. It just sucks. I think I gotta rip the tide there. I gotta do it. Ow. Alright.
Alright, I am going to say I'm gonna say unfathomable. I'm gonna brain drain. Get that shit out of there. Get that weak shit.
I do draw an Infomorph.
Yeah,
that makes the difference.
Get that weak shit out of here. I am going to... It's fine. I have a plan. My plan is to Frigorific Rod and exhaust Bravel. I'm going to play... I am going to take 3 chains to raise the tide. And I'll Hydra Cataloger.
Oh, I didn't do that.
Yeah. Sure.
Let me just
Sure. I'm gonna play Tomwa. I'll capture on the Triska. I am going to Reap, and I am going to exhaust the Sender, and I'll draw 2.
I've had a lot of fun with Alliance Brewing and playing on TCO. Actually, Flotsam. It's a fun exercise to try to build Alliance decks, honestly. Some games have been not very fun, but I would say I'm having fun like 65% of the time, which is pretty good for a card game.
Alright, I'm just gonna draw 2, draw the Brain Drain. Didn't get it. I will play the Chosen One.
Boo.
I am going to
It definitely takes a lot of time and trial and error. I've played decks and I'm like, I want to swap this house out kind of thing, and done that a couple times.
I'll reap with Seabringer. I have this tidal wave.
I didn't archive the Brain Drain card now. That card's very important.
Tidal wave right there.
So I get the Tide.
Yeah, and you archive one. And then I'll take 3 chains to raise the tide again.
Jeez.
Archive one. Okay. And it is your turn. I'll say check with 10.
Casually 8, 6 chains of the turn. I'll say logos, pick up the archive, play Effervescent. Play Infomorph, draw. Play Qmix, draw. Your turn.
No.
Take 4.
Mecha Buoy.
Yep. Couldn't stop that one.
Forge. I am going to say unvaluable. I'm gonna Frigorific Rod Infernus. Actually, Frigorific Rod, the Mutagen Serum. I'm gonna Reap with Tomwa. Exhaust Infernus, draw 5. Deals 1 for each exhausted creature. Yeah, so I took 4 there. I'm gonna Storm Surge to skip your untap, and then I'm gonna Brain Drain. How about that guy goes away? And then I am going to Reap twice. And it is your turn.
I feel like I have to just play this Gateway.
Otherwise, I draw 5 cards with Tombo again next turn.
Forever. For all time. Alright, I'll say this, I'll Gateway. Ooh. Lose 1 from Bravel. This is archived. I am done. Did you get 1 from the buoy?
Make a buoy. Okay, gonna say Logos. I'm gonna play Science and Forgive or Forget. Now, the question is, do I archive or do I purge? So, I get the 1 for the Science. Do I think I can hit enough pips? I have 2 pips. I think I can. Alright, so 2 from each discard pile. I'll get my Brain Drain and my Tidal Wave. I'll get Yarn Furnace and Blast Shielding. I'll forgive or forget.
I see.
Number 2.
I see.
We'll get Blast Shielding.
What a good card, man. That's one of my favorite cards.
Effervescent. Yeah, forgive or forget's insane.
TBH.
Alright, Purging over here. I think 1 Storm Surge can go. I think all these others are fine. Okay. And then I'll play Old Egad. And I'll play Eddie. I'll say Chuck with 6. It's your turn. I'll drop a chain, draw 3.
I lose. I lose. Good game.
Won the game on Purging an Infernus. So that the other Infernus couldn't purge that Infernus.
Genius. Well, is that going to be enough to get Phantasmal Anchovies into the Final 4? I don't know. It's tough to say.
I mean, the top 2 decks have lost.
That's true.
72s have lost, so.
Okay.
It was a sweaty game.
I was sweating. That's about. You had to get that sweaty to win, right?
Yeah.
3-2. All right. I need to get a tree real quick.
All right.
Let's see.
Wet Disc there did draw like 7 cards or something over 2 turns. To set up a.
Did I already close the bet?
I don't know.
Yeah, I did. Okay.
You tell me.
Hold on. Hold on. Come on.
Ignore these. These are not. These are. Ignore these Marvel Champions cards. They're for tomorrow night. If we got any Marvel Champion players, this is the most fun character in the game. Zooming him in. Wait, where? I don't even know where this camera. Oh, there it is.
Where's your bet all lopside? Here you go. Sit. No.
He's too excited. He's too excited. He's too amped.
We did it.
He has good eye snoot coordination.
Okay. There you have it. What were we talking about? Spider-Man's? All the Marvel Champions crap
I was
we had?
telling them to don't pay attention to that.
Yeah. All right, game 4.
Don't pay attention to it. I'm on the beefy lady. I don't know about this matchup.
First Crab Deep?
Crab Deep likes to just forge keys out of turn, right?
Yeah,
So,
it can. It certainly can. All right.
so auto does seem good against Crab Deep, though. Crab Deep also not the best at killing creatures.
Get your bets out. What's up, Final Ross Battle? How's that going, bud?
Hello.
Get your crabs in chat. Could be. This is definitely the last Crab Deep. Yeah, this is the last Crab Deep match. So let me see them crabs. I wish we could play Crab Rave, but we can't.
Oh yeah, we get hella DMCA'd for that. It's like, come on, Monster Cat label.
Yeah,
you're a Monster Cat. Who do you think you're trying to fool over here with your DMCAs? Just fire it up in another tab.
Yeah, just be imagining Crab Rave in your head. I had it set up to where, for a while, where if we played audio on the stream, it wouldn't go to the VOD, but the problem was, like, intro songs wouldn't go, and, like, sub alerts wouldn't go. I could probably split it differently. The problem is we need 2 output devices, so, like...
Dancing cows.
If I wanted to say, like, this audio wouldn't go to the VOD, and this audio does go to the VOD, I can do that, but I have to send it to 2 different devices, so, like, one of them would be, like, a headset that neither of us can hear, but you guys can hear. Which takes the fun away.
Yeah. I do agree.
Because I want to hear Crab Rave. Split just for Crab Rave right now. On the fly, messing with OBS is the worst idea of all time. I could do it. Don't test me, because I'll try. 67?
Yeah. 6.
I'll mulligan.
I will mulligan. This hand is a keeper if I go first because it's got daughter. But
yeah, it's pretty dangerous. So tomorrow, Marvel Champions with Logan.
It's like playing the stab knife game.
Wednesday, we're gonna do.
Here we go, messing around with OBS.
Yeah, it's really bad. Wednesday, we're gonna do start the top 8 of this tournament.
Yeah,
and I think Thursday as well. Continuing that, finishing the top 8 is what Thursday would be.
Yeah, because we want to get an alliance tournament in, but pre Keyforge celebrations.
Everyone, talk about how much you want to see your restricted list this week, because we really want to see it. It's really important that we see it this week.
If we can manifest it.
Yeah, let's manifest it.
Maybe they're just using that tournament as a way to determine what the restricted list is.
And just have none. I thought they would release one beforehand, but maybe not.
No, actually, we're actually moving on to the second scenario because we defeated
the first try.
We easily defeated Sabretooth on the first try last week.
Restricted list for Alliance. Alright, so what?
I drew too many. I haven't seen the card though.
Sucks. I will play Drummerknot.
Yeah, substantially worse.
I'm done. Thought they said they would have a ban list before KFC. Did they say that? Okay, good. I didn't know if they did or not. There's been a lot of interviews, right? So it's hard to say.
Yeah, so the idea is that like there are combos of cards that you cannot play in the same deck, right?
And then we don't really know exactly how it's going to work yet.
Yeah. And there's going to be numbers of cards that are going to be limited. So it could be like you can't play 3 copies of Helperbot and Martian Generosity, right? Like
or you can only have 2 control weeks.
You can't have Martian Generosity and Heart of the Forest in the same deck. Stuff like that, right? There's a number of things that I think, unless the deck was printed with those. So
you can play any Archon deck in the Alliance tournament. Just by itself. I
guess I'll say Star Alliance. I'll play Stealthster and Antony, and I'll tell you to go ahead.
All the podcasts they've been on have been really good. Christian Peterson's very good at getting his point across, I think. I will say Untamed. I'll play.
And I think his point is that he wants the game to be fun because he knows there's a very devoted fan base to it, right? Like
2 full moons, Chota. So I'll gain 2 and then lose 1. Dusk Witch. Me too. Your turn.
I am going to say Shadows. I'm going to play Old Bruno and capture 3. I am going to mug the Dusk Witch. And then you don't have anything for me to borrow, but I'm going to play Borrow. And I'll tell you to go ahead. I'll draw.
Untamed. Play Tentatilin. Play There Everywhere. Play Camouflage. Reap. With Chota. Your turn.
Alright, I am going to say Logos. And I am going to play Krezap.
A lot of dead.
I'm going to play Effervescent. I'm going to play Fission Bloom and Zinzi, and I'm going to discard the Group Think Tank. And it's your turn. I'll drop Chain and draw up to 7 because of Zinzik.
Say Shadows, play Bone Rot Venom.
Those bones.
Play Ronnie. Discard Throwing Stars. Your turn.
I wish I had 2 Armory Officers and Nels in play before that.
One from EP. Did you lose one from EP? Did you have 2? When you played EP? And I stole one from Ronnie.
Let's go. All right, I am going to say Logos. I'm going to Fission Bloom, Bot Bookton, and draw 2. And then I'm going to BDQ. I'll shoot Bot Bookton for 2, and then I'll kill Bot Bookton and Ronnie. And then Zenzi is going to Reap. And his bones will rot. But he's got too much armor. And it's your turn. I'll drop a chain.
Too many bones. I'll say Brobnar. I'll play Pound. I will play Lollop, and I'll discard Into the Fray. Check 6.
I am going to say Shadows. I'm going to play Dino Thief and draw. And I'll play Dark Wave. I'll play Borrow and do a damage to Lollop. I'll play Mutant Cut Purse. I'll discard Bow Knithing. And it's your turn. I will draw 5. You'll forge.
Alright, I'll say Untamed. I'll play Nature's Call for those 3. I'll play There Everywhere. I'll play Grove Keeper. I'm done.
I am going to say Star Alliance. I am going to play 2 Armory Officer Nells.
It's no gods at the time.
And a Z-Force Agent.
Oh god.
And a Z-Wave Emitter. And I'll draw. Draw. And a Z-Particle Tracker! And draw. And a Matter Maker! And an Exploro Rover! And draw. And an Exploro Rover! And draw. And Crewman York. He's much less exciting. And the Z-Ray Blaster! I'll do a damage to Lollop, I suppose. I'll gain 1, and then I'll draw.
This Lollop is about to be a problem for the Z-Force Agent.
And it's your turn. I've got I have my whole deck in my
I'll say Brobnar. I'll fight the stupid idiot.
He does.
Die.
Yeah. 8.
I exactly die. I'll play Calfine. I'm done. I literally cannot let that guy live.
Alright, I'll forge. I guess. Alright. You ready for this?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Shadows.
Never roll 6, didn't use anything.
Alright. Mutant Cut Purse.
Yeah, Armory Officer's effect can happen a number of times.
Yeah, it's not a use or a play there, right? Use is specifically reap, fight, or use an action on a creature. Okay, draw. Dino Thief. Do I blast? Grove Keeper. I think I do. That deck really likes having at least 1 or 2 creatures around. And then I'm gonna play Mutant Cut Purse, Old Bruno, and capture. And then I'm gonna play 3 Subtle Autos.
What?
Not so subtle in triplicates.
Did you miss a draw icon?
Oh yeah, on this thing. Okay. Discard. These are all good hits.
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna use Matter Maker to play Exploro Rover onto the Dino Thief. Draw 2. I think I'm gonna put a Z particle tracker on Armory Officer Nell and draw 2.
Did you make a Beefy Lady Alliance deck for us, Joker? Because Beefy Lady Star Alliance is pretty gassed up.
Like the logos,
It's like okay.
The logos is fine.
Yeah,
but I know there are more degenerate mass mutation logos decks out there, right?
Especially with Mattermaker. I thought you did. Were you just talking about it? I thought you posted one.
Alright, go ahead.
Alright. Shadows, I'll sucker punch a Cell Auto. Let's show you. Let's play TMTP.
Yeah. Can't believe I didn't discard that TMTP when I discarded 3 cards from your hand. What if I just
someone else made one? So yeah, I really showed that auto who's boss. Well, I'll teach you. I got to earlier in Alliance game. I got to Sneck Lefter someone's DAV, and then place give you time hog and draw a card. That's pretty cool.
It's pretty funny. I don't think that deck wants me to just reap with all these Shadows idiots.
No.
Yeah, I think I'll say Shadows. I'll reap 4 times. And then the Dino Thief is gonna fight with Skirmish into Califine, and then Mutant Cutpurse is gonna fight to finish it off. And I will say check with 6. I'll tell you, go ahead.
Say Shadows. Pick up the archive. Sucker Punch. I'll Sucker Punch that auto.
He's punching all the autos.
Play Ronnie. Play TMTP. Your turn.
Okay, so that's both. That is both of them. Both of them. Okay. I am going to say Star Alliance. I'm going to play Z-Force Agent. This Armory Officer Nell is going to go fight Ronnie. And go through my deck for an upgrade. I choose the Z-Wave Emitter. I will now play the Z-Wave Emitter onto the Z-Force Agent and draw. And then draw. I will now Stealthster onto the Z-Force Agent and draw. It's the end of the drawing.
Damn.
I'm gonna reap twice, I guess. Gonna 8. And I'll tell you to go ahead.
Barabnar. Iron Obelisk, I'll Trimmer there.
No.
I'll play Bramo and a cow.
Bramo is some damage. There and there. There. I'll ward. I'll forge. I'll say Shadows.
This is what happens when you can't kill creatures, right? Your opponent can do whatever they want.
That doesn't do anything. No, it does. Wait, it doesn't. It does not. It's less than something. It hurts me. Do I thank everyone for their service by killing all of them?
I think there's like an AOA deck probably for Alliance that is like really good at creature control and combo-y. And not even necessarily like key abduction combo-y. But maybe that's what you end up with.
Okay, so here's the thing about the logos in this deck is it does not generate amber.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't do that, and I have...
You know what? Forgive or Forgets would be good in there. Oh wait, that's not Dark Titans, never mind.
I have 9 logos cards in my hand.
I don't even know if you end up playing logos in that deck, if you split it out.
It's Mass Mutations. I feel like Logos was so good in Mass
really
Mutations.
Yeah.
Like...
Azalea top forward? What? Is that a Blitz tournament?
Oh. I guess I'll say Star Alliance. I'll unstop the Z-Force agent because I want to do something cool with him at some point. And then Armory Officer Nell with the Explorer. Did I just read 3 times? I think I just read 3 times. And then play this Anthony. You'll get one of those back. And it is your turn.
Fissure Bloom has a place, but it only has a place if like there's good things on the Logos cards, right? Good enhancements on the Logos cards.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll say Shadows. I'll play Furtive Investors.
Well, Fissure Bloom matters for Matter Maker because you could Matter Maker.
Oh, you could Fissure Bloom. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know how often you're getting that off though, as I feel like most of the time you're comboing on the Star Alliance turn, and then you kind of expect the Nils to die after that, right? I just can't kill them. I'll play Lamindra and so on. Oh, I have a Sucker Punch as well.
For Jorg?
Yeah.
Or no?
No.
Okay.
No, yeah.
Is it Z time? Operation around Z clock. I am going to say I'm so mad I didn't get the gun. I didn't get the coolest thing anyone could own. A gun. I am going to say Star Alliance. The Z-Force agent is gonna go fight Bramo.
From our experience in Marvel Champions, we know that
a gun is the coolest thing you can do.
Especially if your name is Colossus.
Yeah.
You punch a lot.
You may be made out of steel. You might be able to pick up a bus, but
nothing beats a good old-fashioned gun.
It is a really fun deck. It's such a fun deck, I have to wonder how it ended up in Justin's pod.
Probably because it has that effervescent principle. Wait, or does it?
Jorg will fight Calfine, and then Anthony will fight Calfine. And then I guess Armory Officer Nell reaps in case you drew a Ronnie. And it's your turn.
I lose.
Yeah.
I do Forge though, right?
You were at 5?
Anthony.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess you do.
There was a reality where I had a nuts Untamed hand there and just won.
Yeah.
There's a real possibility that could have happened.
In that game, yes. That turn, I don't know.
That turn, because I was redrawing and not very many cards. It was like one card, so.
Yeah, I don't think you were drawing enough, so.
Alright, Crab Deep, goodbye. BP Lady, I think, definitely qualifies now. Correct. Neither one's contest. The final game is a match only for glory.
Who ends at 500? Did I discard 2 Dust Chronicles with the subtle autos?
You did. You did, in fact. You did do that.
A match that breaks your heart. Crowdorn.
Crowdorn
deserve better.
Crowdorn's pretty good.
Crowdorn. The problem is, I think this pod. I think Crowdorn is an Infernus deck and a pod full of Infernus decks, and so. Also, I think the Dark Titan decks are bad matchups for Crowdorn, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Triple Exhume, double Infernus, Rock Grub, Harbinger, Training Touch. That might be an alliance worthy this side right there.
Storm asked me to bring that.
Okay.
For him, yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah.
That makes sense to me. Triple Exhume, double Infernus.
It's pretty
right?
good,
Like,
yeah. You can't argue with that.
Very disgusting in alliance. Not to mention Snag's Mirror is probably an interesting alliance call.
Definitely could be. Cannot wait for Celebration, y'all. So excited. So excited. I'm going to be working the whole time, basically, but I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
$48.
74.
Okay. Triple Infernus, double Hysteria. Yeah, that's pretty good.
All right, I guess I'll start
Not
things
getting
off.
paid, you're right.
I'll
I mean, unless you guys want to sub, right? I'll
start
show
off
for some
with
Twitch
2
times.
Tao. And then I'll archive. I'll tell you, go ahead.
Theoretically, if we get enough viewers, then we could make some money, right? Like some ad
Yeah.
revenue or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's not
Plus,
for free, but it's not for like minimum wage.
Yeah.
So
Plus, we can put the VOD on our YouTube and stuff
Yeah,
like that,
yeah.
right? So
all right.
I mean, I don't. If they just hired like a social media manager, they probably don't have anything beyond just putting up blog posts, and like tweets and stuff like that in the cards. So I think it's a.
Play Saurian. I'll exalt flank creatures. I'll discard Axiom. I'll play Glaatops.
I am going to say Brobnar. I'm gonna double Blood Money Glaatops.
Yeah, even though you can't be there, that's why we're streaming it.
I'll play Rock Hurling Giant. I'll discard Narp to do 4 damage to Glaatops. And then I'll Berserker Slam Glaatops.
Also, One Star Peeps is going to be streaming as well, like simultaneously, because there's 2 tournaments going on, so we'll be able to bring both tournaments to you guys simultaneously.
Good.
Very exciting. Okay. Gonna play this. I'm gonna Ritual Tognath. You get this back.
Just gonna leave it right there.
I'm gonna play Infernus. I'm gonna Purge Hedonistic Intent and Ritual Tognath to blow that up. I'm gonna play Guilty Hearts and Bravo. Your turn.
Alright, I am.
We don't know what we're streaming yet for the tournament. We probably won't know till day of.
I'm gonna say Logos. I'm gonna Academy Training the Rock Hurling Giant, who is gonna reap and draw a card. I am going to Tal. Draw to archive.
There's like not that many people in the sealed standard, so I'm probably gonna. I would lean more toward wanting to stream the sealed alliance, right?
I'll play Cutthroat. I'll play Information Exchange and steal one. And then I'll play Mini Group Think Tank. And it's your turn. I'll draw 3.
Alright, I'll play, say, Diz. I'll play Obsidian Forge. I will play Cinder. And reap twice. Your turn.
I am...
Yeah, I agree, Fudge. But they're going to have to find that out by seeing that only like 15 people signed up for that tournament, right? As opposed to the 100-something that are signed up for the Silver Alliance.
I'm going to say Dis, and I'm going to put my archives into my hand. I will play Infernus. I'll get these. I will play Rock Grub. I will play Infernus. I'm gonna purge my Nerp. I'll purge my Cutthroat. And it is your turn. I will draw one.
Okay, I'll play Sanctum. Play the Mad Prophet. Play Bulwark. Play Grey Rider. Ready. I'll fight Group Think Tank. So Assault. Punch. And I'm done. I mean that part of the feedback might be flawed, right? If they're only looking at the data, but they've shown they also take community feedback to heart, right? So if that's how you feel, then let them know because they'll read it.
I'll say Dis. Rock Grub is gonna fight Bulwark. Infernus is gonna fight Bulwark. Infernus is gonna fight your Infernus.
100% agree, Sky. Yeah.
I'll exhume Infernus. I'll get your Infernus and your Bulwark. I will exhume Rock Grub. Make you lose one. And then I am going to exhume my Infernus. And then I'm going to preemptively get some of my own pips.
Jeez.
I guess this Berserker Slam, and I guess one Infernus. Just so that way when you Infernus me, it hurts less. And I'll say check with 7, and it is your turn. I'll draw 3. I actually held all 3 exhumes because I felt it was safe, and I wasn't going to get maximum value from them on the previous turn.
So, sorry, or Sanctum. Gorm, Squire, capture 2. I will reap. I will reap. I will fight Rock Hurling Giant. And done.
Alright, I am going to say Logos. I'm going to play Telltale Vapors and draw 2. I will play Wormhole Tech, play Interdimensional Graft, play Daughter, and it is your turn. I'll draw 3. Go ahead.
Okay.
Say check 6.
I'll say this.
Archive of Telltale.
Doesn't scale.
This card. It was this. This was in my hand. So draw one more. Go.
I'll play Brabble. I will reap. Reap. Destroy Brabble. Make it lose 1. I am done. Skill Tribe banning based houses was the most fun to me. You didn't play in a 14-hour tournament then. Like we did.
Tournament was so long.
It was brutal.
I am going to say this. I'm going to play the Evil Eye. This Infernus is going to fight your Cinder.
I mean, it's fine. You can enjoy that. It's probably more fun if it's like 3 rounds, right?
I'm going to play Imp Spectre. I'm going to play Soulkeeper. I just don't know where. I guess we'll play it on a Rock Rub and then crash the Rock Rub and add Prophet Gizzle Heart. The Soulkeeper will destroy it. And then Infernus is going to fight Grey Rider, I guess. I'll say check with 7 and I'll draw 3.
That works.
You do not. Evil Eye.
Evil Eye. Sorry. Gladiodontus.
Oh.
There's Centurion. Capture. There's Centurion. Capture. Champ Hubris.
Deck is Resident Sleeper.
Yeah, I know. I'll put 1 there. I'm done.
Alright, I'm gonna put my guys in my hand and I'm gonna say Brobnar.
Oh, the Pain Mails, yeah, from Wind Vision, Shelly, Dragon Spur. I remember. That does seem good. Like, really good.
I'm gonna Blood Money Alice. I am going to play Ragworg. I am going to play Gengar Chieftain to have the Inspector fight Alice to purge a card from your hand. My card is mid.
Yeah.
I am going to play Stiltkin Alaka. Alaka's going to ready Stiltkin. Stiltkin's going to fight Squire Alice to death. And then I'm going to play Slimy Jark. And then Alaka is just going to reap, I think. And it is, I guess she takes 2 from Ragworg. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, you forge. I'll draw these 4, and then I'll shuffle and redraw. Bedging on all these dinosaurs.
Sanctum. Radiant Truth. smite. There's a train there. And then those are stunned.
Yeah.
I am done.
Alright, I will forge.
We are minutes away from finding out what the top 8 bracket will look like for this whole tournament. Are y'all excited? I want to see some woke just in chat. Wake up! Don't make Eddie bark. Wake you up. He's ready to do.
Let's think about it. Alright, I'm gonna say Brobnar. I'm gonna play Mog Hunter. I'm gonna unstun all these idiots. And I'm gonna Blood Money. Does this deck have the Exile?
This is not the Exile deck. Okay. No, that deck was much better than this.
Does this have a Ludo?
Yes.
It's got 2 Ludos.
Yeah.
I'll Blood Money that guy. And then Slimy Jark is gonna Reap. And it is your turn. Oh, Slimy Jark explodes to the Ragorg. And I'll draw 1. Go ahead.
I'll say this. Soulkeeper on Brabble.
Hey.
Captured. Fight Stilt can take Knock on our Soul. Blues and Amber. Dino Fiend, Exalt, kill Alaka. I will Grim Reminder for Sanctum. And I'm done.
Alright, I am going to say this. I'm going to play Harbinger. I'm going to Draining Touch the Harbinger.
I steal 1.
Yeah, you steal it. He stole it already.
Huh?
He stole it already.
I done stole it.
And I'll play Snag's Mirror.
Uh-oh.
We only shared this. So.
Yeah.
It's your turn. I'll draw 3, and I'll say check with 9. Go ahead.
Sanctum. Archive. Mad Prophet. Bring low.
Make a mad profit, yo.
That was my Amber. My captured Amber. I will play Square House. I will discard Mighty Lance. I will play General Salvador. I'll play Guri Rider. Ready and Reap. And done.
I have to say Logos before this gets a hell of a lot harder to do. Play Crazy Killing Machine, I'll Data Forge, and then I'll mini group Think Tank and blow up Gills of Heart there. Before those Ludos start showing up in duplicates. And it's your turn, I'll draw 3. Say check with 7.
Porch?
Yes.
Sanctum. Bring low. Give me that Amber. Radiant Truth. Reap. 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 I won't fight.
Who reaped first? Somebody with armor, I'm guessing.
Yeah, Scar Alice. I'm gonna Gorm the killing machine. Your turn.
All right, I am going to say this. I'll play Infernus. I'll get my Data Forge and Slimy Jerk. Get out of here, Slimy Jerk. I am going to play Rock Grub. I will play Evil Eye. And it's your turn. I'll see check with 6. I'll draw 3.
I'll play Ring Low. That drew. Give me this, Amber. I will read. And I'll read.
The other really dumb thing is I have all these Tau Vapors that are down here at the bottom.
And I'll read. And I'll fight.
You like shuffled. You shuffled right before I could Inferno. So
Yeah.
the thing was like I maybe I should have known. I don't know. I think that was just like draw variance there. That's game. God, what a it's a close one. I'm sorry, Storm.
Yeah. Crodorn is
Deck,
cool.
it's missing something.
The Brobnar
It's
is probably holding it back.
the Brobnar is like. I don't think the deck generates as much amber as it does without the Brobnar, but the Brobnar is by far the worst part of the deck. It's
The logos could be better too.
The logo, yeah. Well, the logos is like okay. The triple Tau.
It just seems like Eddie, right?
So
The bullshit. All right.
yeah, if I had an Eddie, I think that would have won that game.
Yeah,
But
yeah. Eddie would be very good in there. The Ganger Morpheus combo. That would be sweet. All right, let me see if I can close everything out, and then we'll take a look at the final standings. All right, we got me. We got Saeed winning 3-1.
I feel like your opener was very good. The Tognaf.
Yeah.
Because that basically took my first key. I
This
think.
just blows up for Amber. Yeah, it was really good.
I think that basically just took my first key.
Okay.
If I could have made you play literally anything other than Sanctum all those turns in a row, I think I would have been in good shape too. But I couldn't force you out of Sanctum. So
Here we have it.
yeah,
You ready?
it's thankfully this stupid pod is gone. I never have to play this whole pod again.
No, it's dead. Okay. First, we have at
Egg
7
Hunt.
and 3, Master Egg Hunt.
Oh.
Debufo. And then in second place, we have Flame Gas Sulky Warmonger also at 7 and 3. So we got 40 Bukolts, 26 points the same. The points difference 6 to 5. Look at
Get
that.
forged one more key.
One more key.
One more key.
And then the Beefy Lady at 7 and 3.
Immediately we made it in the 3.
26, 5 points difference. Very similar to Flame Gas Sulkies. And then, drum roll please. In fourth place, Wetzel Patchwork. Oh, did we actually know that?
I think we knew that. Yeah.
At 7 and 3. Wow, all the 7 and 3s, man. That's actually crazy. 1, 6 and 4. Sorry, anchovies.
Yeah.
It needed an upset of one of these guys.
Yeah.
To happen. And there you go. Chip 1 and 9.
All right.
Some 4 6s. All right, let's take a look at the bracket. So let's end the group stage. It's calculating. And here we go. We can get predictions too. All right,
Lady Rays, Nathan versus Weather. So these are all decks that have not played each
these
other.
are
before.
opposite brackets.
Ah.
Group B is 100% first round. Group B versus Group A.
Ah.
So Lady Rays versus Wetzel, Flame Gas versus Uberwald, Egg Hunt versus Durable Bandola, and Dr. Twister Shelley versus Lady Rays. And
No,
now
the Beefy Lady.
versus the Beefy Lady.
Yeah.
Get your predictions in.
That's Joker's decks having a knife fight each
That's
other.
pretty funny. Get those predictions in.
At least you know a deck makes it to the next round.
Hey, we can find something to give away for this. I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know the points will be weird with like only 8 choices, right? Like there might be some multiple winners, but we'll figure something out. So get your bracket predictions in. You got till Wednesday till we start it. So go do it. And there you have it.
Well, all right.
It's done.
We're done here.
The deed is done. Thanks for watching, everybody.
We made it through the pod finally. We made it through the group stages. That was that's like way longer than our normal tournament style, right?
It's
22
less
weeks.
time, right? Because it's not 3 rounds.
The difference is the
Each group stage,
the number of
is
total
shorter.
decks that we play, right? Like we have a way better idea, we have like a way better understanding of the decks in this type of format, but the because I don't think we necessarily get that with. If you remember that one Dark Tidings deck, we were like, if we were better, this deck would be doing better,
Yeah.
right? Like if we had enough reps.
Are we doing best of 1 or best of 3? That's a great question.
So we have how many games to play? I thought we were doing best of. So best of 3 makes it so that we play the top 2 matchups.
This would be like 1 stream.
Yeah, that's 1 stream.
And this will be 1 stream.
That's 1 stream. And then
This
the
is
finals would be those plus the final match, right? And that's
Which
like
would be forever.
Yeah. But the House of Dragons isn't on, so
Yeah, but
starting next week, House of
that's like
Dragons
a
on.
long, sweaty stream. I mean, I'm not mad at it, but we could do so. Best of 3 is that what we're landing?
I think because we do best of 1, it's all of those games, and then we're done on Thursday.
Well, we could just not do a Thursday stream and then do finals as best of 3.
Okay, that's fine. I'm good with that. I think.
So
we'll do best of 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you're saying Wednesday all these? I don't want to do 5 on. I don't want to do 6 games on Wednesday.
No. I think we just do best of 1 for the top 8.
Okay.
And then
Thursday.
No Thursday.
Okay.
And then we do best of 1 for top 4, and then the finals is best of 3.
Oh, okay. All Sunday.
Yeah.
Okay. So Wednesday, round 1, best of 1. Sunday, best of 3, top 4, and best of 3 finals.
No, because that's 9 games potentially.
Semifinals, best of 1.
Yes.
Sunday, best of 1, best
Yes.
of 1, best of 3.
Yes. There you go. Finals is best of 3. There you go. I think that's better. That way it fits into 2 streams. Sky Jedi with 1,000 bits. Appreciate that, Sky Jedi.
Whoa! Thank you.
Yeah. So there you go. Wednesday is 4 games.
Okay.
Sunday is no more than 5 games, and that fits into our time frame.
Love it.
There you go.
Love it.
Boom.
Okay.
And we're gonna go beat up some Sentinels tomorrow.
Yeah. So join us for that. Just remember that Cyclops is the leader of the X-Men and always will be no matter what. Thank you so much, guys. Yes,
we did it. It was
22
a chore.
streams.
It was a chore.
22 streams. It was fun.
It was better than DT Sealed.
It was definitely better than DT Sealed.
It's better than DT Sealed.
I think next time we do a G1, I mentioned this a couple times, but the Japanese wrestling tournament G1 changed this year to be 4 groups of 7 instead of 2 groups of 10.
Interesting.
So like if we do a G1 again, that might be what we do.
Okay.
But we'll see. I don't know if I think that's shorter. I think it's less total games.
That's
I
like
think.
Yeah, I don't know. Some math nerd could tell us.
I don't know. I don't know anything.
Somebody who knows numbers.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great
Appreciate
night, and we'll see you tomorrow for Marvel, and then Wednesday for more Keyforge. Goodbye.